Hello and welcome to my living room yet again. It's been about a year since I started this channel and some things don't really seem to change. Like the fact that I have a lot of plants. Sure, I cleaned my windows and then I moved all the plants that I needed to repot for some reason or another onto my dining room table. Well, as you can see, it's full. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work in front of me. I mean, this, and some of them have gotten runners out, so they also need to be they need to get an actual soil because these roots, the plant is supposed to go this way. The roots are still supposed to go that way. So, the roots are doing a good job. The plant, my fault it's not going, what can I say, the right way, but those are all my plants that I need to do something about. Which is also the reason I am not doing a jigsaw puzzle today. Or any other day in the very near future, because as I said, I have a lot of work to do. Look at it. The table filled with plants. My channel is officially 1 year old, so I've had it for a year. Part of the goal was to upload a video every single week. Yeah. Failed on that one. On the other hand, I am still here a year later. That's pretty cool. And during that year, something else that I find really, really cool and I'm really grateful, so thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, because at the point of filming, there are 130 people. 130 of you guys that have subscribed to my channel, which kind of blows my mind. I would not be able to fit all of you physically in my living room. Unless you were really, really skinny and you all agreed to be very, very squished. I don't think that would be very pleasant or healthy or fun, to be honest. So I'm really glad you're kind of digital, I guess. Not that you're physically digital. Is that even possible? Be physically digital? Anyway, I'm just saying that if I were to invite you all that have subscribed to my channel into my actual living room, it wouldn't work. You wouldn't fit. Because we'd all get squished and die from lack of ability to breathe. Because, yeah, we'd be squished. And being squished is generally not a good idea. And so I'm grateful you're all my friends. Can I say that? Can I call you my friends? Are we friends? I hope we're friends. Because if not, this could be awkward. Then again, I'm awkward a lot anyway, so, there's that. But I'm really grateful that I can talk to my camera and have people on the other side. And occasionally, some of you say hi in the comment section, so if you're subscribed to my channel, hi! Say hi in the comment section so I know you're there. That would be another really cool thing. But yeah, some things have changed in the last year for me. A lot of things have not. Like, you just saw my kitchen table. No, not my kitchen table. You just saw my dining room table. It's filled with plants. Not necessarily the exact same as last year, but, well, they still have a tendency to multiply. My plants, that is, not my dining room. That would be very weird if that were to happen. I obviously have not gotten a house anywhere or any time. Words are hard. I have not bought a house since I started this channel, and I went back and looked at my first video that I uploaded a year ago. It was about my goals for August. Maybe they were too ambitious. Maybe I should just not make goals, or I don't know. But yeah, at the same time, did I really fail? I mean, sure, like on this channel, I did not upload one video every single Thursday. I have, however, kept going and I'm still uploading videos. So technically a fail, but at the same time, I'm gonna count it as a win because I think it's important to keep going. And, you know, sometimes life happens and not everything goes according to plan. Truth be told, often things do not go according to plan, no matter how much you try to plan it out. So that does not mean you shouldn't plan. You should plan and hope for the best and work to, well, make your plan happen, and then don't fall apart if it don't happen, because you can change the plan, you can adjust it, and you can set new goals. And I will not set the goal of uploading one video a week because, let's be honest, I have learned that that's not gonna happen. I have also learned that if I want to, I can film like whenever I can, and that's good enough. And yeah, and also I really need to do something with my plants so I can actually do a puzzle again on my dining room table. And I still get to struggle to find a new house. That is taking way longer than I thought it would. I mean, I had a feeling that would take some time, but like, it's a year later. I still haven't found a house to buy, which is, ugh, yeah. On the bright side, I have started to like get rid of a lot of stuff from my house that I'm not gonna bring to the new house, whenever, wherever that may be. So why am I keeping it here? At least that was where my thoughts were going. So I have gotten rid of a lot of stuff and it feels good. I mean, I had certain things that I held on to because there had been gifts many years ago. I didn't really like the things, so I realized I don't need to keep it. I can get rid of it. And there's something about that. Not because it was like a gift, but to get rid of something that was in my house, taking up space that I didn't like. So why bother keeping it? So I got rid of it. It felt really good. I will never become a minimalist. I have way too much stuff, and I like stuff way too much. Something that I did not have a plan in my video a year ago, and also, I mean, when I rewatched that video, I'm definitely not perfect in video, but wow. I hope I see improvement, because looking at that video, I was like, oh dear, what was I thinking? On the other hand, I could probably say the same thing about this video in a year, maybe. I don't know. It's impossible to tell the future, or at least I can't tell the future. I'm not a psychic. But yeah, something I did not plan a year ago was to learn how to knit a sweater. And, well, that actually did happen. And I have gotten, oh, let me see if I can show you. The problem is, I'm not fully sure. I mean, I assume I'm like somewhat in frame, but I am, and also, let's not lose any masks. But I'm working on the neckline right now. But look! As I said, I'm not quite sure what you're seeing, but it's getting there. It's like almost done. What I'm knitting now is basically here, so I'm gonna knit like a little up and then just make sure nothing will fall apart, and then it will be done. And this is not actually my first sweater. This is actually the second sweater ever I'm knitting, and I learned it like basically this summer. Not true. I learned it kind of like in April, May, June, July, took me some months because I was also working. But I did not expect that last year. But I've learned to knit a sweater because I realized instead of waiting for things to happen and just waiting is like, oh, I will do this one thing or I will do that thing when I get there. Sometimes you have to. Like, I cannot grow like a massive patch of potatoes where I currently live. It physically isn't possible because the soil level is like this deep and you can't grow potatoes in that. So that is literally physically impossible. However, waiting with knitting a sweater, what's the point in that? You can just do it. And I mean, for a while, I didn't grow pretty much anything outside, and then I was really lucky, and I have met a dad who knows how to make a lot of stuff, so he made me a planter, so I now have like a I don't know if you would call it a planter, but I kind of have a raised bed on my outdoor patio, I guess you could call it, and I'm growing peas, and I love it. And because I was thinking, well, I can't do that until I'm at that place, and then I didn't do anything. And then I started thinking, hold on. You know what? Just because I'm not exactly where I want to be doesn't mean that I can't do anything. You can always do something. I mean, I have basil growing in my kitchen. So, and I should also pay attention when I knit. But I have basil growing in my kitchen and it smells so good. You should grow basil just because of the smell. The taste is great too, don't get me wrong. But the smell, makes everything smell nice. But yeah, things haven't changed in the last year, but it has changed a lot. I've not gotten a house. I still a tiny room full of plants, although not necessarily the same plants. I've learned to knit a sweater, but I haven't found a house to buy. According to my job or where I work, my position is gonna get cut. So, a year ago I had a job. This year I still have a job. Next year I'm kind of hoping I have a different job because if not I'll be out of a job. That would suck. But I hope I still will be doing this because I like it. And it's fascinating, to talk to a camera and know that there are other people on the other side, or know that there are people on the other side. Because I have to, in a way, it's like a one-way conversation. I mean, I know you're there, hopefully. At least some of you subscribe, so thank you so much. But I mean, you guys are on the other side. And I'm here, and I am having a one-way conversation with you. Which, admittedly, is slightly weird. But I'm okay with that. I've always been a little weird, so kind of going with the flow of being me here. That's another thing. I have started to embrace being me a lot more the last year, and I love it. It is very freeing. It's very pleasant. And sometimes I've kind of screwed the shit out of myself, but it's important to occasionally get a little bit out of your own comfort zone. Because if you always stay in your own comfort zone, it's gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller until you practically disappear. And I can't disappear. I want to farm and I want to grow food and I want to have animals and I want to talk to you guys, and there are so many things I want to learn and do, and not necessarily necessarily people I want to meet. Maybe some of you guys, that would have been, no, I would have been totally weirded out. So maybe not, but at the same time it could be interesting. But yeah, because I like people. I just don't like all people. I mean, some people I find so annoying that I wish I had a baseball bat, could just mash their head in, but that's not legal, so we're not gonna do that. And you know, I don't think that will work very well. But other people, I have some people that I really, really like, and I like having those people in my life. And I don't know, maybe you guys can be people that I really, really like. Maybe? Are you? Would I like you? I mean, I know I like you in one way because you listen and you watch and you subscribe and sometimes you like my channel and my videos. Come on. I mentioned earlier, I'm a little weird at times. Yeah. It pops out, you know? The weirdness occasionally pops out. And I like it. I was gonna film earlier today, but I have been knitting and I've been cleaning and I've been baking and right now it's raining, so that wouldn't have been as much fun. But I mean, and I don't really like cleaning that much, but the baking, I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing it. And the knitting, and I don't have a cup of tea right now, but I mean, the ultimate late summer evening for me would have been sit out in a rocking chair with my knitting and my cup of tea, listen to the birds. I mean, yeah. I might occasionally belong in a different era, I think. And I don't know if you can tell, this was not like the most planned video, and I generally don't script my videos because I feel I get very mechanical and I sometimes just want to have a chat, okay? And then, well, if I'm home alone and I want to have a chat, you guys will be subject to the chat, possibly. If, you know, if I set up my camera, then you will be subjected to the chat. And I like that. And I can't explain why I like it, I just do. I find it interesting, fascinating. And I watch different YouTubers that like make YouTube videos in so many different ways. It's so fascinating how people do it. And I just, you know, I'm not gonna say that I want to be one of them. Although technically I am. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm talking to camera. But I feel like this is my own little corner of the world, of the internet. And I like it. I like to have something that is mine, where I can enjoy myself, hang out with other people, and just, sure, totally feel weird at times, but at the same time, being okay with being weird. I think that's important. I mean, embrace your weird. I think that's a phrase that I've heard somewhere. I don't know anywhere. But yeah, embrace your weird. And thank you for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos and liking the videos and taking time out of your day to interact with, well, my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And to the newer people or whoever new people that comes along, hello and welcome. I am working on learning to enjoy life and getting to where I want to be in life, how I want to be, who I want to be. Because the who, I don't always know about that one. But I'm working on it, trying to figure out who I am. And sometimes I need to talk to someone to figure myself out, to like put my thoughts out there and see what happens. So this is what I'm doing. My thoughts are now in your hands. Be gentle. Or not. That's entirely up to you. But either way, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much, and I will see you in another video.